few other people pay. Wonderful. We're going to go ahead and call the meeting to order. It's June 5th, 2014. It's set, I'm not sure, it's probably around 8. That's okay. 2033 Corporate Drive. I made an agenda, but the bottom line is I think that the agenda will ultimately be set by the committees. I just kind of threw up a few notes of things that I felt were kind of urgent. Obviously, I'm going to be taking care of our renewal with Jason tonight. And so that's basically all I've got to say. Budget report-wise, Jason, would you like to say something, please?
We had some expenses and revenues. We still have quite a bit of deposit, but with the deposits, I think the bank account's sitting probably around $3,600.
Okay. And we will be cutting the check for insurance around $400-ish.
Okay.
So we're in good shape.
End of the payoff?
And of those paid off, I believe we still have the trilogy invoice to pay, but that's 2-something, and that's it.
So we're at $3,600 before the cash box?
No, that's with the cash box. Right now it's sitting at 25-something, but I have to get some money from She, and then we have some checks and cash to deposit.
Okay. And then where's the Arrowhead cash box?
Yes, did we bring all the stuff tonight, the cash boxes and this?
I think Kyle still has the Arrowhead
Okay.
cash box.
How much money's in that?
A bunch.
Well, I think someone can get a hold of Kyle now.
Yeah.
I almost like we need to have 4 cash boxes.
I think we need less cash boxes. We can't maintain the ones that we have.
No, that's a good point.
Is there any way we can get a financial report created every month? A piece of paper that we can see everything that's...
Yeah, he did.
Is there any way we can do that?
Yeah, for like a monthly.
For a monthly meeting, a piece of paper that shows every credit and debit that we have.
Yeah, I sent that to the email. I wasn't able to print it. My printer doesn't
Oh,
work.
okay.
Yeah.
If you ever want to email it to me, I'll print it.
Okay, absolutely.
Absolutely. I have no problem doing that
He said it
whatsoever.
to me, and I should have probably printed it up.
Can you pull it up? Is it on your computer?
No, it's not.
I can print it right
It's on
now.
my Google account. It's on, you have it just off of Google. You can log right into that.
So we're sitting on $3,600 worth of cash? Yep.
I glanced at the report, I thought it was like, I thought.
That's it without the deposits.
It was less than that.
Cash boxes.
So you got $1,000, right?
I got at least 800, yeah. I get it, get the, but we just.
Can somebody cash my check from the Azalea, please?
I've already, I gave it to.
You guys understand how it works?
That's great, so we're sitting on, first time I've seen Jason since he was in.
So we're sitting about $3,600 worth of cash.
Well, what you sent me,
25,
25.69 and
That's great. That's awesome.
and that's a good job on that. Exactly. What you're thinking of, just as simple as the.
I would like to see what checks we wrote,
Okay.
what money we had coming in.
Income's out.
I would like to find that out.
do you want me to start posting that on the Facebook? Yes.
I don't think so. I don't think it's anybody's business other than the people that go to the meetings.
Okay.
Just email it to me.
Yep.
I'll print it for us because I come to every meeting and I'll have
And I'll make sure.
emails for everybody.
Yeah, I'll make sure that I actually have it.
Get it to me by 5:30, you know, on Wednesday. No,
Yeah, 'cause usually I
Thursday.
go to work and I was off today and I just finished it.
Okay, good. Telling of last month's meeting, you did work out something with that.
Well, no, so Christian and Joel had paid to the Azalea and then they dropped out. We kept that money. We actually did give them the check. Jason sent them the check for $100, so we're good. Everything works out.
Next year.
They were super appreciative.
No, for this year.
This year. They entered the Azalea and they did not play. They told us to keep the money as opposed to refunds. That's what then Jason mailed Kinston Disc Golf a check for $100. So we're even Steven, we're square, we're very appreciative. We had all 13, and I threw one in from like 90 feet on that hole for so thank you guys for
Those are the funnest ones, actually, to me.
it was so classic. I did it, I threw one in, Eric Vanderberg steps up right next to me, throws one in. It was amazing. It was amazing.
So next year, we're gonna do the old switcheroo. We're not gonna actually physically mail a check, are we? I mean, I have no problem with it, because it's a regular bank transaction.
That's why I like sending in the check and then let's
Yeah,
get a check.
Probably better for books.
It everything.
She said we did it.
Yeah, that's right. And we still will have to sponsor the Downey's Players Cup in October with Greenville. And we still have to sponsor a Jacksonville tournament of their choosing for $100 as well. So we have to, somebody needs to make certain that the clubs that we're working with, and they are numerous, that we make positive, that we reciprocate the sponsorships. Because ours is the first tournament of the year, so we have to be mindful as the year progresses that we get them their money back.
What are the rough dates on the DGC?
Downey's Players Cup's in October, after USDGC, the second or third week, and I would say, I would probably get Jay Clark. I think it's the Fall Disc Golf Classic is what they're calling it again.
Yeah.
And that's going to be probably in September, because it's the culmination of ECO. So yeah, I'd say September, October. I think those are the only 3 clubs that we're working with currently.
Did we want to talk about donating to the ECO?
Yeah. I don't know when the proper time is, but I would like to,
They're coming in late June. I think.
June 29th, Sunday, and I'd like to propose that the club sponsor that tournament for $100.
As Dave said, that's the only ECO that has failed completely.
It's the only ECO that's had more than 35 to 40 people.
And it'd be nice to keep it.
Our ECO has twice as many people signed up as they've never had more than 40 people.
We advertised, we're already, we could fill it.
It's already.
We did for that.
We have full. There's 4 people on it.
Oh, that one, I'm gonna show up. Second, or you guys want to discuss the?
I'd like to propose that we sponsor that tournament for $100. Anybody, I don't need 1 second.
Here.
Second.
So that goes to a vote, right?
Well, I think typically you actually would have a little discussion period about that. So let's have a little discussion period.
Sweet.
Quickly. If anyone feels it's inappropriate now, too much, not enough.
I discuss we should do it.
Okay.
I concur.
We're talking about $100?
Yeah.
$100.
I mean, you know what Jay Clark is doing east of 95, this is big stuff. If we can grow it and grow it and grow it, man, and if you know Jay Clark, it's gonna be a good time.
What's nice key here is that we only had to use it and to bring another one.
Okay, I think that's awesome. And so, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. We will definitely donate $100. Taking notes, Jason? Okay. This has been fixed. A guy actually emailed us and wanted to join, but for some reason there was a membership form. He was taking care of it, emailed the guy. But it brings up the old question of if we're going to direct people to want to join the club, but we got to collect money. And is someone currently kind of working on that PayPal thing? It's really, I looked through my notes and I couldn't find our old PayPal notes of how to log in.
With the new bank account, we probably have to make it one anyway.
You know what, you're probably right. Because it was linked up to the other one, even though they were bought out. So.
I saw Charlotte actually does their membership through DGU.
We have to take $20 every time, right?
Well, they charge extra for that when it's Charlotte and they
Here's my tried and true argument of why you guys should not take money there. Where's Bert live?
Oh, I don't know.
Is he from Wilmington?
He might be, I don't know.
If you start taking money on the internet, you're going to have to start shipping players' packs. So if you take $10 on eBay, or through PayPal, PayPal's going to take a little piece of that. So now that $20 is down to, say, $19. If you want to ship a disc and a bag tag to somebody, now you're going to take that $19, you're going to turn it into $16 with somebody having to get a package, go to the post office, send it, pray to God it doesn't get lost in the mail. So you guys are welcome to do what you want, but that's the reason I never set up online payment. I just take it in hand. If you contact us, I'll meet you somewhere. Just keep it lean and mean and simple. But it's up to you guys.
That's fine.
The thing is nowadays so many people are direct deposit, and they just don't, nobody even has cash for a lot of, things that they do, and they want to pay for all that stuff.
I'm sorry, Jeff. We started to do an initiative last month in post where we're directing people to our membership form. So, there is a conflict if we don't want to do it. And I fully agree with what Dave's saying, but what I see is it's not happening so members a month that are trying to join through the website. And once someone sends an email to the club, my phone goes off immediately, so I'm on it. And I responded to this guy immediately to let him know, we'll get that stuff to you. So there may be situations where stuff does have to be shipped. I think it would be probably more rare. Most of the people that are going to want to join will be in this area, and the bottom line is if we want to bring in club members, we when they call up and say, I want to join, what do I do? Then we have to, I guess, physically meet them. So what would you rather do? Would you rather physically meet them, or would you rather mail it? Put it in, not mail it.
You're gonna have to meet them either way.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna have to get them a disc and get it back to them.
Mm-hmm.
So there's gonna be an interchange between two people at some point in time, no matter what.
So should we make it the policy that we don't?
And anybody can go to an ATM for $20. It's not hard.
You just gotta pay at least a club member to pay cash.
I mean, it's up to you guys. If you guys want to take money over the internet, you're more than welcome to. I'm just telling you that somebody has to maintain it, somebody has to monitor it. You have to check your phone, and you have to go to PayPal, and it's a process, man. I don't think that many people are going to join on the internet to justify all this work we're doing to get it set up. It's up to you guys.
If we decide that we want to we're going to do that, allow people to join on the internet, and we have to ship it, let's just say that if it has to be shipped, then it's going to be put on there, it's going to be $25 increase. If your pack is going to be shipped, then it's going to be $25 instead of $20, something
I
like
think
that.
we should get into the shipping business.
I don't
think
know.
we should be there.
I'm just saying if we decide that
The
we
course,
should.
come to a monthly, come to
Tell them you're
doubles,
gonna wait on each.
yeah.
I don't think
think
Mineral
shipping
County is so
and
big that we need to be taking membership over the internet.
But
I
what
think
if
it's easy
somebody,
enough to meet somebody.
but what if somebody on Greensboro wants to join?
I can send a check.
Well, I mean, where are they gonna join if they don't come here?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm.
Are you a member of another club somewhere else?
Yeah, but I've done it all numbers. I don't know of any club other than Charlotte that accepts money on the internet for
I
membership.
just don't see what the point, if you're gonna join remotely and never come.
Just support the point, yeah.
It's rare.
It is rare. I think we're talking about those very small percentages.
Look, I'm just saying, if we decide we're gonna go with that, if we're gonna allow people from another county somewhere to join, we just simply put on there, it's gonna be
I don't see
$25,
why it would
$27
be a bad idea.
instead of 20.
Option.
If you wanna meet us here, you wanna come here, it's $20. If you're in town, it's $20. Just
To cover cost
But
shipping.
how do you do that? How do you set, where do you put, I don't even know, how do you set it up? I mean,
Well, they would have to contact, they would have to say,
how would you even set that up?
If I'm
I'm not cleaning
Send
it
it
up.
back.
That's a lot of.
Well, there's a guy right now.
FedEx, UPS, Postal Service picking up from a building every day.
There's a guy on our Facebook page who wanted to join the club last week. What was his name? Mike something?
Yep, and I am him.
Yeah.
I am him. He told me when I be at the course, come meet me there. We'll take care of this.
You're back.
No. I don't think it ever showed up.
Yeah.
Say it again.
He plays a lot though. I mean,
And I will make it. I will.
I'm kind of leaning towards, let's just put the membership form up there for people to email or physically fill out. But we'll just say on the page, you need to get
Hey, you do, it's pretty good here.
How the hell they get
I would that, they can deal with me directly.
That's where the committee, that's right, the membership committee.
Yeah, just deal with me directly, and we can take care of it. If somebody from Charlotte, wherever, wants to join the club, let's let them join the club. Deal with me directly, I'll take care of it.
I like it, okay. Let's move on to the next one here. Membership disc, do we have those in?
Yes, we do. I've got them in the house. I've got 4, one of each color in the truck that I carry with me.
How many did we get, 60?
6, yes. The others are at the house.
Has that been paid for?
That way they are safe.
So that's
It's out there.
It's out there.
It's a 322 that's on there.
Even bear in mind, that you did need to, obviously, comes to 2 votes, there it is, the gasoline vote. How's our back tax situation coming?
We got the new bag tags in.
How can we guess, where did you order that you said that the?
We got- There's a few emails that people lost. We got 2 more number 1s, then backups. For all the ones that are broken or lost.
So do you guys know how they're getting broken?
Yes, I've got to do put bag tags
I don't know
in
how to
my
get
pocket.
So how they're getting broken is they're not being installed properly. People are putting these cheap plastic tags on metal carabiner. So when Troy, do you have all the jelly straps? You should have hundreds of them.
I got them all.
Okay, so they come with a jelly strap, it's a little rubber strap that you go through. So when you put that thing on a carabiner, so you got a piece of metal going through that plastic, and that plastic catches an edge, it's gonna break that tab. Every so they're not designed to be so.
Okay,
we
well,
can't-
I've got a remedy for that.
It's the jelly tag. That's the
No, let's quit buying cheap ass bag tags.
If you use that cheap ass bag tag properly, it'll last you for as long as you never need that tag.
How many tags have we had broken?
How many tags we had that were?
I agree, but how many have we had broken?
A bunch, but let me just say that I always kept mine on that little thing, and it seemed to do it.
I keep mine on that thing, and it does great, but a lot of people don't do that.
Well,
Well,
Steve,
let's
educate.
just, can we hang out the tag with the jelly strap?
We always do.
Every time I hand out a jelly tag with it.
I haven't never got the jelly strap.
I gave you one with it, whenever you got your tag.
I get 100 in my car if you need one. If you can answer the question, we've sold how many this year? 70. We've averaged 70 for the last 4 years. We've been using those tags for 4 years. I think we've had maybe let's say 10 that are broken. So out of 500 tags, 10 are broken. That's what?
0.05%.
0.05%.
I'm only aware of one.
Less than 1%. Less than 1%.
Oh, I broke one. I broke one.
Yeah, two.
And I hang my bag tags on a shower curtain rod.
Yep.
It's like
Gotta use
the
some
little
salt.
metal one that comes through like that. It's kind of a big one. It's not a carabiner, but it is a metal hook.
Get that man a jelly strap.
I did not get the jelly strap.
Get that
If I
man
got a jelly strap, I would have
I will make sure you have a jelly strap.
Thank you,
Get that man a
sir.
jelly strap.
I need to.
Everybody, just be sure to emphasize that when you hand them, use jelly strap, because maybe somewhere on the website, and I'll have membership.
Out of curiosity, is there a thicker, what is it that's made out of? What is that?
Jelly strap.
Just, is there a thicker form of it?
It's either plastic or metal.
Okay.
You go metal, you're talking increasing your cost by 300%.
All right, well, okay.
I mean, I'm all for it. The Paragon tags were into a means. I was tired of doing everything. He just said, I'll do it for you. I said, let's go. I didn't have to give him a graphic. I didn't have to have somebody create an Adobe Illustrator file, all the other crap that goes on printing bag tags. The bag tags that we used to use, the same which sturdy as people. We did sublimation print.
But then
Things
they.
were awesome, and they did away with sublimation print.
I don't believe
You
anybody.
guys can buy bag tags.
Not broken, but these
So we ordered this.
The metal ones just got scratched up so much you
The
couldn't
metal
tell
one's
what it
got
was.
scratched up. Sublimation is out.
The plexiglass plastic is brittle. It
It
is absolutely brittle
You're
plastic.
exactly right.
That white plastic that they used to be on, that's sturdy. That stuff's tough. It doesn't snap like that. Plexiglass plastic,
Well,
it snaps.
I think it's the same plastic, just different colors, right?
No.
No, he's talking about the old white tags. The white tags we had the sublimation printing on. The
Got
ones
one
that had
of
the
those.
castle graphic on, remember those?
I thought like last year, white, we had white and black.
No, he's talking about those old
Yeah.
white ones. Those things are sturdy as can be. And that company, I mean, we still have a contact with that company. We just have to get somebody to print it. And that's where the money comes in. Paragon's cheap,
It's almost a disposable item in a sense.
but you don't want to break it. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's,
We'll
it is
look
what it
into
is.
that this December. The master spreadsheet, I guess, I just will ask how that's coming along. It has our list of everybody who's active, so where we at with that?
I completed that like 8, 9 months ago. Troy has it, and I think Troy has changed it. I don't know.
What says to bring you the other copy?
Yeah, but it's not the same thing, though. It's not, but that's not what I created.
No, but it's a list. It's a spreadsheet.
We have a partial list, yes, of
A
minutes.
partial list. See, I put on there everyone that I had a sheet for.
So that's just.
Everybody that filled out a sheet is on that list.
My only thing is that the spreadsheet that I built was based around the sign-in sheet that I built, which had a lot more information than the spreadsheet that you sent out. I don't know if we need all that information, but I had, email address, phone number, I even had address, even a PDGA number if you have it available, and that's the spreadsheet that I built around there.
Well, everyone that filled that sheet out that you built
Yeah.
is on that list.
I think basically it boils down to, in my opinion, is what is the list for? The list for is for making a distribution list so we can blast information, correct?
Well, that's certainly the different purpose.
I think that would be the,
We had, earlier, we had a guy ask us how many members we've got,
Yep.
and it's about, how strong are we?
Absolutely.
And it's also a reservoir. If you know that a certain person does a certain type of work, it's also a network.
right.
I think once the list is started, it's really simple at that point. You just every time there's a new member, you add on. So what I'd like to do, if you two would email me your most recent copy of those, I will collate and look at that list, and I'll look at my list and make sure that all the earlier club members are on it.
Well, I think what she got was just email us, right? It was just email us.
Yes, right here, this is what I built,
Right.
and this is what I have.
Yeah, so it's name, email address, and phone number.
Right.
So that's what we've got right
Now,
now.
what I had put on here was the date that they joined, if it's a new or a renewal, the name, if they have a nickname,
Get that deep.
email address, phone number, address, TDGA number, disc, if they've received a disc, if they're a new member, and if they have a background or not. That's the push all
Yeah,
modules.
I like that.
What we have is the name, email, phone
The
number.
information that they put on the sheet is what I put on the
But that's
list.
fine. That means I can.
Because if they're comfortable putting all that information on, I'll put it on the sheet.
we need.
But there was a ton of them that was not comfortable putting all that
The
information on.
big thing that I wanted on here is if they got their disc, if they were a new member, because we didn't have any discs, and if they got the back tag because we didn't have the back tags. That was the big thing why I put those on there.
I think blood type for it.
Yes.
All new members did get a disc. Every single one of them has gotten a disc. And they have gotten
And it's the voltage.
Yeah.
The voltage.
Everyone's got the disc, everyone's got the tag.
All right. One of the other reasons was that we should keep this is right here. If you're a club member, it's on the website page.
Another thing too, Mike, speaking exactly what you're saying is it would be awesome starting now, and we would have been great if we would have started back in the day and kept it rolling, obviously, passing hands, but you join the club, you're a member. Whether you're current or not has nothing to do with anything.
That's right.
So in 2018, we could have 300, 400. We could say, how many do you have? Well, we have 340 members of this club. And once again, it speaks to our strength. That's exactly right. People have given us money to join this club, whether they're current or not, means nothing. So,
I know.
so if we can start this and we can maintain it,
I think we can. It's time for me to intercede and look at the data and,
I know Russell has a good list from a couple of years ago, everything current up until maybe 2010 or 2009.
Russell's list is more like
Yeah, he always said.
02 to like 05 or 06.
He has a list.
It's the old website.
But it was the original.
Get it, build them all, put them all together.
Absolutely.
All right, great.
You misspelled my name, Troy.
I'm not even on that list.
Did you fill out a sheet?
I did.
Did you?
If I was presenting, I
If
feel
you
like
fill out a sheet, you're on. If you didn't, you're not.
How about mine?
I renewed.
I know, wait, it's about my name out there.
We canceled yours.
It's
now.
two T's, not one.
Well, I Googled it and it came up like that, so.
It's two T's.
Matt's not on here either.
You're not getting criminal check with 2 T's now.
Speaking of distribution lists, we need to have an email distribution list so we can send people out emails like, hey, our monthly's this month, don't forget. I mean, well, I need a current list of members.
Well, you're just out there. I mean, it's just like Dave just said. Dave's a member, he renewed. I didn't have his sheet. All right, there's a lot of those that I don't have their sheet. I'm not psychic. I can't tell if they're members or not.
And then they can say, hey, y'all not on there, and then we can
I
have.
agree. Oh, part of it.
Membership.
You should, if you renew, you should go in and sign your name, and release, you don't have to sign anything.
Once we get a template of everything, everybody, then I can add new members to the list. But I need to know who everybody is that is a club member to start with, because I'm starting from scratch.
Do we even know how many members we have?
No, we don't have.
If the gas is somewhere in 70 to 80.
No, I'm talking about existing members that don't renew.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the hundreds.
Yeah.
You think we're gonna let them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, that's.
Well,
People that are, I would say, who are retired.
I say one.
I would say lock it down.
That's a river. That's a river.
Let's get back to the list in order here.
Thank you.
This is ridiculous.
Don't worry, don't get confused, chief, about that. Everyone has said what they need to say.